First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. Let's go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Quarterback of his renowns, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Steel, black. Slice blue.
A second down throw for Young. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That was Teteroa McMillan he was looking for. So it's second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Blue striker. Beetle blue. Claws red.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Five men out in the secondary for the Eagles on third down.
Yellow.
Man in motion here.
Blue, 32. Black ultra. Set.
On third down, it's Young. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
A gain of 14.
Here we go, set.
And the Panther
Yellow,
first down.
black shot. Red, cycle. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Dowdle on second down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by McWilliams. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Red. Set, ready. Black, 95. 22 deep. Right. Slide through. Cut.
Young back to it after the pick. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Young looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Room to work at the 35. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lower the deficit to a single possession.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Come on.
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Drop 60. Tag. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Blast through midfield. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their early lead to 13. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Set to return. It's Chuba Hubbard. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 red.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Check.
Young on 1st and 10. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Young working from the gun. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The draw, it's Dowdle. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw is there for Datavion Sanders. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Yellow, 43.
Slot man's in motion right.
Ready?
On 2nd and 10, Young. He brings it in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready.
Going power with a big tight end. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Ready. 45. White. Green Jack. Rail. Yellow. Hut.
They're going for it, Young. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No. Come on. Warriors, 70. 70 Lions. Dragon, 60. Ready.
Oh, it's loose. Slide ball inside the end zone. Well, props for the recovery, but before he can escape the end zone, he's hauled down. That's a safety. Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Young to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
Right.
Here's Young to throw. Short pass brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
To the left side, Sanders has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's another Panthers first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the air yet again. Young. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Field, black. Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Here's Young again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Motioning left is their running back.
Ready.
Again, it's Young. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Hey, red. 45, white, black, ultra. Hut, hut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Fight, 60. Ready, ready.
Dowdle. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers trim the deficit down to 5.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
On the ready.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the link. 2nd down now. They need 7. Pass play coming here. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Check. Get it. Viking 18.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second.
1 yard gain.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Rose caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On the set.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hubbard with a return here. Dodges another stop. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey,
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Yellow, 22. Red, yellow. 6, mega. Black shot. Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Faster, faster.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
A loss of 9 yards.
52 blaster. Red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
16 yards on the play. It's
Dog
now
red.
3rd down.
Young to throw here on 3rd. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Carolina in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cowboys.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throw complete to Warren. And this one does not go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. 4th down, pass coming. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down, Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play. This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go, set, steady.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Barkley's got it. Gets to space right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Covered with a return here. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Green jack.
On third down, it's Young. McMillan on the slant. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
52.
Panthers first down.
52 blast.
A gain of 14. And the Panther first down.
To the air on first down, Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready, ready. 45 black shot. Smash, red.
Third and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Fourth and forever coming up.
6, mega. Here we go, set. 50, green.
They're going for it, Young. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
To the air, yet again. Young. Cut by Collins on the slant. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Carolina.
Ready?
Here's Young again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Let's go now. 10 black, ready.
Again, it's Young. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
32. Flag 2. Blaster 6. 10.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He got his man. This is McMillan. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Goes to the hurry up here.
Panthers first down.
Black Ultra.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long.
Let's go. Red, blue is striker. Fury, yellow.
Running back motions right. Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Teteroa McMillan that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
6, mega. Set, ready. 33, yellow.
Looking to throw, Young. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready?
Fourth down, Young. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
First down, run with Barkley. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. Working quickly here.
Ready?
Barkley again here on second. He cuts it back right. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. 40. Into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Panthers 16. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hubbard with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Jack rep. Shot. 17.
You just get the play off. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Set. Set.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Ready.
First down, Panthers.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Young. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for Teteroa McMillan that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Let's go. Black 40.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for Panthers. First down.
Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
They are throwing it again. And they pick him off again. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. That's completed right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31.
16 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. Princely Uman on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Somehow they find 12 yards there on 4th and 10, Brock, and that is enough to convert and bring up a fresh set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Panthers 16.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
On the return, this is Etienne. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Set up. Ready, play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles running them out of the building. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead.
56. Panthers 16.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
On the return, this is ETN. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
ETN on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Panthers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
On the ready.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake. It's Young. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw it. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's 3rd down now. Well, he already has himself one. Interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
60 Bison, 18 Pioneer. Take over.
3rd down run with Dowdle. And this is going to be shy of that 1st, but not by much. It's 4th and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On the set.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Set, 6, mega. Set.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Gotta hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and...
I'm gonna pass it here.
The 46-yard line.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's gonna be third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Shotgun now on third down. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think it really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
On the ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Watch out now. Here we go. Set. Black, 95. Black Ultra. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. McMillan on the slant. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Panther first down.
Ready? Crap ball 80. 70.
Going down on the run. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 9.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Motioning the tight end now.
60 Bison. Riggs. 18 Rattler.
throw here, third down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all three phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds Barkley underneath. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
At the 47-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Panther 11. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. And after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead.
Panthers 16.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll send a receiver left. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.